we want to make sure that appropriate content is delivered to our students that is age appropriate, that our students are not being introduced to things that should only be talked about in the home setting, so that parents can have those conversations with their students, because that is important to us. We actually didn't have our children even participate in a lot of the family life classes because we wanted that opportunity to talk about those things with our children, because that's important to us. Having our children know what we believe and having them have an understanding of where we're coming from as Christians, this is what we think of this situation or that situation. So, we have also heard a lot of the situations we are in now with the learning loss due to COVID. And how is that going to be repaired? How are we going to regain the loss that took place because of our schools being shut down? And one of the things that is important to me is making sure that that doesn't happen again. Making sure that we keep our students in the school system so that they can be taught in the classroom, not online, because that is very important to us. We have, just looked at the situation where we're at, and it seems like for us, because he actually, we both had talked about it. Okay, who's going to run for school board? Which one is it going to be, you or me? And he was like, well, you've always been the academic one, so probably needs to be you. Mm-hmm. He said, I'll be a good cheerleader. And I don't think you've ever been a cheerleader, but he is now.
Yeah, one of the things I want to inject here is that politicians very seldom fix anything.
That's true.
People do. Paula and I believe very strongly that the people of District 5, if there's anything that we need to repair or fix in our school systems, the people will do it. The politicians won't. I haven't met too many of them that fix a whole lot of problems. And so that's where we lean upon. We lean upon people, relationships with people, regardless of who they are. We want to get things done. We're tired, and I think a lot of people are tired of politics being saturated in our school systems all over our nation. We saw what that looked like, what it looks like. We do not like the taste of it. I think District 5 doesn't like the taste of it.
Dwayne had to scoot out and take our youngest off to football practice. So sorry about that. We had to make a quick change there. But I do want to talk a little bit about the growth in our area. Anybody that has driven along 33 has seen the signs for Ryan Homes. And I come from an area in Richmond where I lived for a few years. That's not my home, but I did live in Richmond for a few years. And Ryan Homes is a very large developer there. And once that large developer comes in, there's going to be multiple subdivisions coming in. Multiple subdivisions mean there's going to be a lot more children in our community. So that means we need to have schools available for these students. And we also want to make sure that we don't have overcrowding in our schools either. Because currently we have a situation where Elkton Middle School is extremely overcrowded. And how are we going to navigate creating an atmosphere and an environment for them to be able to learn and for them to even be able to eat lunch together if we're going to add all these new subdivisions? So a school board member has the responsibility to work with the Board of Supervisors to ensure that the plans that they are passing as the Board of Supervisors meets the needs of our community, and that us as a school board member makes decisions that will enable our children to have a quality education, meaning it needs to be in a school that is not overcrowded, that our teachers are not feeling overburdened because they have to have more than the standard number of students in each classroom, and making sure that we have enough assistants in the classroom to ensure that our children are able to learn. So there's more things to think about as we see this growth in our community than just our school system, just our school environment. We have to think about all of that, and we have to think about our relationships with the board of supervisors, and we have to be able to make concise decisions that are founded on actual budgetary numbers, and we have to make sure that we have the resources available to provide the education that our community deserves. And I have enjoyed this opportunity to share a little bit about us and our family. And if you have any questions, I want to encourage you to reach out to me directly. My website is paulaelamb.com, so feel free to go there. My phone number is on there, my email address is on there. And if you'd like to come take a seat next to me here, let me know. We'd love to have you join us.